Hello, I'm Antonio Neves, and this is 3-Minute Ad Age. It's not unusual that stand-up comedian Tim Washer creates absurdist viral videos. What is surprising is that he does this for the straight-laced corporate giant, IBM. He began 3 years ago by producing IBM's first viral video, a loony piece lampooning the company's mainframe division and America's farmers. But it also dramatically spiked traffic to IBM's website and blog. Last week, Washer appeared at a New York seminar about business social media practices, and he warned the audience that fear was the greatest obstacle to their company's social media success.
I think at every level of anything you do in social media, if you're in a corporation, fear is involved. And sometimes it's hidden, and you got to be very careful about that. But I think the most important thing you can do when you're approaching a social media strategy is think about fear and be very cautious of it, and don't let it hold you up. Before we pulled the trigger and published this, we thought a lot about, the ramifications. And we also thought, it's interesting, one of the executives said, look, if one of our competitors was doing a video about us, they'd do something just like this, and that was, it gave us pause for a minute, and then we just went ahead and said, let's experiment. I'll show you here in a minute, but absurdity is so important, and it can be done well, it can be done in a way that does fit inside of corporate messaging, but it can bring attention and surprise an audience. And of course, our marketing team wasn't initially thrilled with the new slogan we gave the mainframe, but when this started getting a lot of coverage for us and some press, some really nice press, and driving hits to our blog and the website, people warmed up to it. And we've been able to now I'm working on IBM's Smarter Planet campaign, and we're, again, sticking with a nonsense theme, just because that's kind of my sweet spot. That's all I have to offer the company. But we've done some animations that are just silly and they're funny, but they do tell a story about what IBM's doing and smarter healthcare or whatever the topic is. We've gotten some negative blog posts about it, and also internally I've gotten some negative feedback from people. Some woman got very upset at me for making fun of farmers, and I've tried to get on Jay Leno to apologize to the farming community. That wasn't my intent at all, obviously, but I've learned as a stand-up comedian, somebody's always going to be offended at what you say, and it goes back to taking risk.
And that's it for this 3-Minute Ad Age. Thanks for being with us. I'm Antonio Neves at Advertising Agent New York.